Good evening to my audiences and welcome back to the Mr. Showtime podcast. Now, in this particular video, I'm going to be talking about the simp epidemic that is not only happening, in westernized civilizations such as, the United States, but here in South Africa too, because we are also a westernized civilizations. Countries like America, England, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. We are the westernized nations, civilizations, and pretty much the same protocol is happening within these nations, these westernized nations, these first world countries. And South Africa is no different, right? SuperSport has now changed its banner with this whole, and it's turned pink, and with a new slogan that says "Here for Her." Now, this is just yet another plight to effeminize everything that used to be masculine. All the men caves, the attacks and the war on masculinity, framing it as toxic masculinity. Everything that men used to own is now being forced to, accommodate our female species in the form of affirmative action and, women empowerment, female empowerment, which really is not a good thing for society. The direction we're headed towards, this whole female women empowerment campaign, it's not good for society. Have you noticed Women's Day? They started with Women's Day. You know how they say, give them an inch, they'll take a mile? It started with Women's Day. And then they took a whole month, August, Women's Month. Guess what else is coming? Guess what's coming next? A whole entire year dedicated to women empowerment. The average normie NPC is, here's what's going to happen, right? The average normie NPC, by the time they get done, finish this video, if they watched all the way to the end, without succumbing to, just hearing these emotional spikes, these emotional words, these unflattering truths about women, that's when they glitch. That's when they immediately start typing in the comment section, "Oh, you're a misogynist, you hate women, you..." First of all, I do not hate women. I'm a proud heterosexual man, okay? These ad hominem attacks do not work. As a matter of fact, it only proves that I'm telling the truth if you're having all these emotional spikes. And that's exactly what's happening today. You so much as say anything unflattering about our beloved female species, dudes have become, modern men in general have become so effeminized. They'll want to fight you, they'll want to break friendships with you simply because you said some unflattering truths about women. Do you want to know who is the new oppressor? Would you like to know who's oppressing us in these modern times, nowadays? Simply look at who you can't criticize constructively. This whole women empowerment thing is satanic. Let me tell you why. God created the world perfectly. He gave man, Adam, dominion over woman, Eve. Now, what the devil, Satan is here to do is, he is here to do everything opposite to what God has built and created. In the Bible, the number 9, numbers have certain meanings in the Bible. So for example, number 9 stands for, the Holy Spirit. It's the number of the Holy Spirit. And if you take number 9 and you flip it upside down, you get the number of the Antichrist. 666, 666, right? Now that concept God designed for men to be leaders and women to follow. It's written in the Bible. Now, Satan is here to like, oh no, you just need to get with the times. In today's modern society, it's perfectly normal for women to be empowerment. Just for a change, just for, in these modern times, let women be in charge because evil men have been oppressing them for so long. All that bullshit. The average normally forgets that the devil is the father of all lies, deception. And most people fall for the emotional spikes. Oh, by the way, Trevor Noah seems to be back in SA. Hi, Trevor. You don't know me. My name is Mbuso Mhlongo. And I do not welcome you back in SA. Because I know who you were working for under the Daily Show. You were working for them, Trevor. You were working for the Democrats. Or should I say, the Dixiecrats. The same people that formed the KKK, the Democrats. But no, you guys are trying to frame the Republicans as the bad guys. You see, Trevor, I had you pegged. I did my thorough research on how you move over there. You and along with the mainstream lackeys, all other mainstream platforms, under Joe Biden's payroll. And some of us, we have you pegged. Now, the average South African might be totally clueless as to what I'm talking about right now, because whenever they think about Trevor, the girls, all they think of is, oh, Trevor, he's so cute with the dimples, I love him. And the guy is like, oh, Trevor, funny guy, what, the day walker, what, born a crime, You see, I'm like Neo. I look past that. I'm able to look past the smoke screens. I'm able to read the Matrix code. You're working for the Antichrist, Trevor. Therefore, you don't get a welcome back home from me. Not to say that you need it, but just for what it's worth, just so you know. Back to the topic. Everywhere, it's becoming female. It's becoming female everywhere. From the school systems, 80% of teachers are female. Young impressionable boys are seeing nothing but female leadership. And when they grow up to be, adults, they think that the female is, the authority figure. And anyone who so much as pushes back against that, it must be toxically masculine. Have you noticed masculine icons such as Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson are no longer in the limelight as much as they used to be, because Dwayne Johnson represented, masculinity. He's no longer the fan favorite because of the agenda to effeminize men. Now they're giving us John Cena wearing skirts. The only time where masculinity is celebrated nowadays is when men act like simps, was when men act like girls, was when men act effeminate. I'm glad that Gillette advert that came out in 2019 fell flat on its face, and rightfully so. Whatever's going on, this whole thing of female empowerment society, it's really ridiculous, right? They weren't kidding when they said the future is female. But well, some of us were here to stare the powers that be square in the face, and we're not gonna budge. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that